Yes children, we have seen before, we have discussed our vocabulary part. I hope you have understood it and you have started doing the exercises. Okay, so let's now deal with our grammar part. What is there in this lesson? In our previous lesson, we have discussed the grammar part, sentences. So you came to know what is a sentence, group of words which group of words collected together put together where we are getting like a good sense, or you can say a complete sense or meaning. Okay, so we understand that when without having a sense, if we write something, it won't be called a complete sentence. Okay, and when we make our complete sentence, we must even note the 5 things. What a subject, a sentence must have a subject, a verb, and it should make sense, and the capital letters which you will carry, and the 5th part is the punctuation, the basic punctuation, exclamation marks, question mark, and a period, which is what you call as a full stop. Okay, these are the basic thing a sentence need. Based upon this, even in this in this lesson, second lesson, the grammar part starts, you have some exercises which you have to complete based on the notes what I have given in your previous lesson, based on that explanation. Previous lesson in the sense Mrs. Naidu. Okay children, so now let's see, when after that what we have discussed, a sentence has 2 parts, a subject and a predicate. What is the subject and how to define a predicate, how to identify. Also we have seen through examples in our previous videos. So next, this is the continuation part of from the same topic, sentence. The next topic in sentence would be, when we say normally sentences are very important part of our English language. When you are talking, writing, we need sentences, right? The same way, so when we talk, depending upon our talk or depending upon our emotions, writings, here sentences are divided into 4 types. How many types children? 4 types. So here we are going to deal our topic, kinds of sentences. There are how many kinds of sentences children? 4 types of. Okay, yes, because whatever we speak, whatever we talk, those sentences are categorized into how many? 4. So what are they? We are going to see in this grammar discussion. Understood our topic, I hope. Okay, the first one, the kinds of sentences, the first kind of sentences what we are going to see is the declarative sentence. What is it? Declarative. In the name itself you can find it, which whatever you declare, whatever you say, whatever normally you talk will come under declarative sentence. It's a statement. You can say whatever you say, whatever you are going to say will come under a statement, which is known as declarative sentence. The sentences which states something, the sentences which states something, which says something, which gives information to us is called a declarative sentence. This declarative sentence is also known as assertive sentence. Children, declarative sentence is also known as assertive sentence. So don't get confused that teacher said declarative, but somewhere I read about assertive. Yes, so 2 names as you can use, but both the names you must be you must know it. Okay, aware of, must be aware of this both the names. What is it? The first kind of sentences, declarative sentence or assertive sentences. The sentences which state something, a statement. It is also called as a statement. Okay, so basically habitual actions, universal truths, this all comes under this statement kind of sentences, where this statement sentences always ends with the full stop or period, what you call. Okay, so this is the mark. Declarative sentences or assertive sentences always went with the full stop or this is the punctuation marks what we use in this. Understand children, this is about declarative sentence. Let's repeat once again. a sentence which states something, which is a statement, is called a declarative sentence or assertive sentence which ends with a period, that means full stop. Okay. For example, as I said, he speaks English fluently. Okay. See here, we are just giving information. Okay. So honesty is the best policy. Such kind of a friend in need is a friend indeed, a proverb. This kind of sentences comes under assertive or declarative sentences. The second type of sentence what we are going to see is interrogative sentence. What it is, children? Interrogative sentence. Normally when you hear this word interrogative, interrogation, when police has taken him for interrogation, police is interrogating, you will be interrogated by your mother, that means you will be asked, when you are asking something. So interrogation is nothing but when you question, it is a question kind of sentence. It is also known as a questioning or question, when you ask, when you are asking something, what it is, when you are asking. So how you ask, children? Where are you? Are you free? Is he going to come? What's the time? So what you are doing? You want to know something. Yes. So here when you want to know something, you ask for that. So here questioning will come under interrogative sentence. So the punctuation we use, the interrogative sentences use the punctuation here, the question mark. What we use? Question mark. Yes, children, this is the mark, question mark, what is used as punctuation for interrogative sentence. So do you understand here? Interrogative sentence, children. What is interrogative sentence? A sentence which asks. When you question, a sentence which questions is called an interrogative sentence. Sorry, what is an interrogative sentence? Where you question is okay, and the punctuation used is a question mark. The next part of is called the third kind of sentence is imperative. Imperative sentence. Understand, children? Here imperative sentences are nothing but when you command, when you are commanding something, where you say go there, move here, sit down, where you are putting some kind of force upon that. So normally this type of sentences will come under command or suggestions. So what is imperative sentence? Where you are commanding, where you are suggesting something. This kind of sentences will come under imperative sentences. So note, in all the kind of sentences, this is little bit difficult for you. Why? Because this is going to confuse you. So what? When you command, as I said, sit down. So here when you are saying to someone sit down, you are not taking their name, you are just implying them. So you understand to who is saying. So the subject is hidden here, you understand, you sit down. When it is said, you understand always the subject carried in imperative sentence is you, which is hidden in imperative sentences. So how to identify? So normally even this imperative sentences ends with a full stop or with an exclamation mark even, children. Sometimes with full stop and exclamation mark. You understand exclamation mark, exclamatory. So exclamation also, very rarely exclamation, mostly it carries a full stop, children. Yes. So you may get confused between imperative and declarative or assertive, because even the states same. So the difference here is, here in declarative you have the subject, clearly the subject would be written, will be said to you, but in imperative the subject is always hidden, the subject is always you. sit there, don't feed the dog with more biscuits. So where someone is saying you, please bring me a glass of water. So when you say please bring me a glass of water, you understand that someone is saying me to bring. Okay, so please you bring me a glass of water, where the subject is hidden. So one thing you can identify when it comes to imperative and declarative, the subject you always in imperative, and here you have different kinds of subject. So the subject will be visible to you, and the imperative sentence, the subject will be invisible to you. Understand? Where you cannot see the subject, but you understand the subject is you, which is hidden in the sentence. Understand? So a command, close that door, please sit down, don't move, don't run fast in the corridor. Understand? Such kind of sentences where it is said to you, you can take it as a command or as a request or suggestion. You can say as even also a request. So this kind of sentences comes under imperative sentence. So what are imperative sentence? Nothing but command or request, where it ends with a full stop or rarely, very rarely with an exclamation mark, children. We'll continue the fourth type of sentence in our next video.